Life today can be, well, hectic, challenging, downright stressful. Too often we forget about the things that are important to us, those we care about, the lives we really want to live, and the dreams we aspire to. That's why I'm inviting you on a journey. If you're ready to restore your body through a healthy, fit lifestyle, or just generally be more active, if you're looking to establish or reestablish a peaceful and balanced emotional and spiritual life, if it's time for you to build or restore those important family relationships, or simply learn to cherish the ones you have today, if you're ready to soar to new heights and reach your true potential, or finally achieve the goals you've pursued for so long, to build relationships that will last an entire lifetime, to learn to be comfortable in your own skin, then join me as we discover the 7 secrets of true success.
Hey guys, Jay here, and I'd like to be the first to welcome you to this video series, The 7 Secrets of Success. This is a series that I've been blessed to teach in dozens of cities around the United States and in Europe, and I've been able to coach to individuals to really make an impact in lives. And I've been very fortunate, and we've been growing at such a tremendous rate that what we wanted to do was put this video series out so that we could help as many people as we possibly could with this information. So what I would invite you to do is join us on this series, and we're going to be talking about some amazing things. So what are we going to talk about during this video series? Well, first we'll talk about the science of success. Anyone who coaches or teaches success motivation understands that there is a real underlying science to being successful. It has a lot to do with some things that can get quite heavy, quantum physics and a few other elements of science. But we're going to break that down so that you can understand it on a level that's intrinsic to you. So once you've got that as your foundation, you can move forward and be successful in just about every aspect of your life. In fact, I will say every aspect of your life, because again, that's the foundation from which all success springs. The second thing we're going to talk about is the psychology of success. This is the mental game. Before you can really be successful, you've got to overcome that mental element of understanding that you can be successful, that this is for you as well as anybody else. Now, coming from where I came from, that's not something that was commonly shared. So it was a lesson hard learned for me, but once I got it, I was able to take off like a rocket. And all of the people that I train, that I coach, and that I have shared this information with in seminars have been able to come away edified and able to go forward and be infinitely more successful than they had been in the past. The third thing we're going to talk about is the physiology of success. There is a physical element to being successful. Now, this is not me saying that if you're in a wheelchair or if you're overweight or you have hypertension or diabetes, you can't be successful. None of that is true. None of that is true at all. So don't quote me as saying that. What I am saying is you do have to address your physicality. What's going on with your personage that will allow you to be successful? There are some exercises that are amazing. They are things that I have learned, that I have passed on. They are things that I have discovered myself that are super powerful tools that will allow you to be successful in your physical elements of being, that is to say your physical fitness and your health, as well as having that cross over into your physiology and simply change who you are and how you go about living life. Another area that we'll discuss is how successful people think. There are some key thinking skills that you may or may not have been taught as a child or even as an adult, and we'll address those and how you implement them in your day-to-day life. Things like decision making, just understanding your creative thought process from your leadership thought process. There's so many elements that we can cover, but we're going to get into it in some granularity later in the video series. One of the other things we're going to address, and it's last but certainly not least, is balance. Every successful person has balance in their life. Let me correct that. Every truly successful person has balance in their life. And there are 7 areas of your life that we're going to talk about. And we have to address those and make sure that you address those in equal measure so that you can have sustainable success. Now, when we talk about things like spirituality, we're not talking about religiosity. We're not talking about going to church or not going to church. We're talking about understanding essentially who you are. When we talk about the mental elements, we're not talking about, are you a whack job or are you, somebody with a stellar IQ? We're talking about understanding how things work with the human mind and how you can understand and master those processes so that you can implement them to be the most successful you can be. So there's a whole lot that we're going to cover, and I encourage you to stay with us. It's going to be a great series. I'm looking forward to it. The team is excited about it. We're able to finally bring this to the masses. We're doing it hundreds at a time in the seminars, but we want to share this with millions of people. So stay with us, guys. Be part of the journey, be part of the success, and we're looking forward to it.